Hey everyone, welcome back to the Rideshare Hub. I'm Jacob Letman. Before we get going with today's sweet video, if you accidentally forgot to use a referral code to start driving for Uber, it's okay. I'm going to show you how to use a retroactive sign-up code so you can get your guarantee of up to $1,000. All right, all you got to do is open the Uber driver app. At the top of the screen, you're going to see either your picture or 3 lines. Click there. Then you're going to click Earnings. Next, click Help or the question mark, depending on what you see. Click Account and Payment. Then click Referrals. Click Invited Driver, report my missing or incorrect driver referral. Click Send a Message. The invite code that you're going to use is JACOBL17756UI. Friend's name is Jacob Letman. Phone number is going to be 307-349-7713. And the email address is goodvibetribe222@gmail.com. Finally, under details, you're just going to put, my friend Jacob referred me to drive for Uber. That's it. Send it in and get your guarantee of up to $1,000 to start driving with Uber. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Rideshare Hub. I'm Jacob Letman, and today we're going to be reviewing Game of Thrones Season 8. Want to see what you guys thought about it? I'll give you my thoughts and feedback. I'm just kidding. I wanted to see if you're paying attention. We're not doing that. We're talking about rideshare things, because it's a Rideshare Hub. Alright, hey, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, make sure you go and do that. And if you haven't started driving for Uber or Lyft yet, drop down into the video description below. There's a couple of links. Click those. Follow them along, get signed up, start driving for rideshare, and get a sign-on bonus. Earn that cheddar. Hey, cool. Okay, so I've gotten this question. Jacob, should I drive premium or should I drive standard? So today I'm breaking it down for you. Premium driving versus standard driving. And I've got some inside information on this because my girlfriend, she drives a luxury car and qualifies for premium, and I drive a standard car and qualify for standard. No, that's okay. So I've crunched some numbers, and I'm going to give you my information and see what you guys take away from it. All right, great. So let's kick this thing off. So first of all, what is a premium ride? Well, a premium ride for both Uber and Lyft. For Uber, it is Uber Black. For Lyft, it is Lyft Lux. And that is for the nicer vehicles, luxury vehicles, your Mercedes, Porsches, Infinities, Jaguars, things of that nature. And so those qualify for a higher rate than the standard vehicles do. And so the numbers that I pulled are for Lyft Lux versus Lyft Standard, which coincide with Uber. I believe they still do match up 1-to-1, and they are for the LA area. Now, they might vary. These rates might vary across the country depending on where you're at, but I looked at some different areas, and it's pretty similar. So the percentage difference on what you'll make stays relatively the same. Okay, so here's what I got. So let's start this thing off. So like I said, my girlfriend, she has a 2014 Mercedes C250. And she's been driving for about 8 months now. And yeah, so here are some of the pros of premium rides. So the minimum ride for a standard ride, and again, these are all for LA area, $2.62, and then for a Lux ride, it's $6.75. So right there, that's 150%, almost 150% difference in driving for Lux versus standard. Wouldn't that be nice? You drive someone around the block and make $6.75 instead of that dreaded $2.62. Hate that. Okay, so per mile, you're making 79 cents, and per minute you're making 13 cents in LA for standard rides. For Lux, you're making $1.80 per mile and 30 cents per minute. So what does that mean, Jacob? Okay, so it means if you drive 1 mile in 1 minute standard, you're making 92 cents. And then if you are driving 1 mile in 1 minute with Lux, you make $2.10. So basically, to break that down, across the board, you're making at least double per ride. So that $10 ride, $20. I know, you're making double. That's sweet, right? So that's another pro in the Lux column. Now, also another pro is that the clientele, the passengers that you typically pick up when you're driving premium, tend to have more money, more lucrative, higher class business professionals. If they're using their business card for travel, a lot of times they can tip up to 20%. So I know Abby, that's my girlfriend, she has gotten $100 tips multiple times. I think my top tip is $40, but I look like this and she's very pretty. So there's that. And so it, so a lot of pros there. Now let's talk about some of the cons for driving a premium car, getting premium rides. Can be costly repairs. So Abby's Mercedes, her brake job, quite a bit more expensive than mine. So parts and then labor, and if you have to go to a dealership for anything, those repairs can be astronomical. So that is something definitely to take into consideration. And then premium gas, obviously more expensive to pay for premium gas rather than standard gas. And gas mileage, I think you probably get better gas mileage. You will. It's a fuel economy car, right? That's what we get with more compact cars. Even though fuel economy is getting better all across the board, you still probably do better overall with gas with a standard vehicle. Now, here's the big one. I think this is the biggest one. And Abby, fortunately, has figured out a way to navigate this. And that is availability of rides. So the way that it works is that if you have a premium vehicle, you can, on your app, sign on to those saying, I want premium rides only. But there's obviously less people who are looking for those. And so here's what it kind of comes down to. Because you get better tips, though, and because you're making double per ride, you don't have to drive as much. It's just, can you get enough rides? So looking at everything, I think this is where it's at. Depending on what your availability is like, are you doing this part-time or full-time? If you're doing this full-time, great. What Abby does is she turns on both premium settings on both apps in the morning, and she leaves them on all day. And if she gets a ride request, she'll just drop what she's doing, runs out, gets in the car, and goes and does that ride. And so if she does 5 rides in a day, typically she can make what she's trying to make. Me, I probably got to do 10 to 15. So there's that. But she has full availability. If you have limited availability, it's probably not the way to go, because those premium ride requests are so sporadic. And what happens is, if you're not getting those ride requests and you need to drive and you have a premium vehicle, then you can turn those off and you can become a standard driver. But then you're putting more miles on your nice vehicle and you're paying for that more expensive gas. Yeah, so these are the things to weigh. I think overall, my stance, if I was driving full-time, had full availability, I would try and get maybe a used, but still nice, with lower miles on a luxury vehicle. Maybe not a Mercedes, but there's a whole list of vehicles you can look at, and then you can kind of weigh it out and look at like what car repairs on that vehicle typically cost. So these are the options to weigh out. Okay, so just to recap, the pros are you make more on your minimum, you make about double on your rides overall driving for premium, you get better clientele, and you have to drive less if you're getting enough ride requests, basically. And then the cons are repairs, rides requests are sporadic, paying for that more expensive gas, and then you're probably not going to get the same kind of gas mileage. So based on what you need, those are the things to take into consideration. I would be really interested if you are someone out there that drives for, has a luxury car and drives premium. Drop down in the comment section below, give us your take. Anybody else, this is a good topic of conversation because the overall goal for all of us is to make as much money as possible with the least amount of work, right? That's why we have this channel. So hopefully you guys took something away from this. Again, I'm Jacob Letman. Follow me on Instagram at jacob.letman. You can see my girlfriend there. She is pretty, I promise. Follow the Rideshare Hub on Instagram at Rideshare Hub. If you did take something away from this video, give it a big thumbs up, and then I would love to hear your thoughts and feedback down below. All right, you guys, until the next time, take it easy.